What would you do if a terrifying demon looked you in the eyes and said, "You are my dinner"? One small pot maker from a tiny village didn't scream, didn't cry. He reached into his bag, pulled out a broken old pot nobody wanted, and changed his life forever. This is the story of Lakhoo, and how the thing he almost threw away became the most powerful weapon in the world. Our story begins in the cheerful little village of Sundarpur, where the air smelled of fresh clay and marigold garlands, and the morning started before the sun even finished waking up. At the very edge of the village, in a little workshop always dusty and always busy, lived a potter named Lakhoo. Every single morning he was at his wheel, spinning, shaping, humming little songs to himself. Lakhoo made all kinds of things: big round water pots, tiny oil lamps called diyas, cooking vessels. He wasn't rich, but he had his faithful old donkey, Motu. Every morning before market, he checked each pot. Tap, tap, tap. A good pot rings clear and bright. A cracked pot? It goes, thud. Dull. Dead. That cracked pot went into his bag. He meant to throw it away. He simply forgot. One morning a messenger arrived at Lakhoo's door. The Mukhiya, the most important man in Sundarpur, required his finest ceremonial pot for his daughter's wedding. Nobody crossed the Mukhiya. Lakhoo gulped and got to work. 3 days he worked on that pot. It was the most beautiful thing he had ever made. He carried it himself, walking slowly, slowly, slowly toward the Mukhiya's gate. He could see the gate. He was so close. He was smiling. Then a peacock erupted from behind the wall, wings spread, screaming right in Lakhoo's face. The peacock screamed. Lakhoo screamed. His feet left the ground. And the pot launched into the air, and landed. Perfectly. Squarely. On the Mukhiya's head. Lakhoo ran, past the market stalls, past the temple steps, past the last house in the village, into the trees. The forest swallowed him. The moon came up. The forest grew darker and stranger. He climbed a tree and decided to stay there until morning, like a sensible bird. He was almost asleep. Almost safe. Almost through the worst night of his life. Then the ground shook. Not an earthquake. Something worse. From a cave hidden between the roots, glowing yellow eyes appeared. A demon. A real, actual, enormous 12-foot demon, tusks curved like sickles. "Someone is in my tree. Come down, little human. I haven't eaten in 3 days, and you smell delicious." Every cell in Lakhoo's body screamed, "Jump down and run." But his hands found something, the cracked pot. He looked at those cracks. Those useless, broken, good-for-nothing cracks. And a small, wild, completely ridiculous idea arrived. He straightened up, cleared his throat, and spoke without shaking even slightly. "My name is Lakhoo, demon catcher of the 7 forests. And this is my trapping jar. Each crack is a window. Each hole is a breathing gate. That is how the trapped ones breathe."